Like the legendary cry of the mermaid, the boisterous and joyful sounds of revelers at Coney Island are capable of casting a hypnotic spell over all within listening range, luring just about anybody on Surf Avenue down to the boardwalk. Coney Island is the kind of place where if you sit long enough in one spot, you might eventually see everybody you know walk by. At least it used to be this way once upon a time. I wasn't born in Brooklyn, but after my family moved here, I knew that I'd found a home from the very first minute I set foot on Surf Avenue. And it wasn't long before I was friends with just about anyone who was anyone in the area. Back then, there were still some bungalows in the neighborhood. In the old days, that's all there was. There were no big buildings. And everybody knew each other and everybody watched out for one another. We were all one big happy family. All life seemed to revolve around the water. We would spend nights on the beach all summer long when school was out. And I slept on the beach back then just as safely and as comfortably as I slept in my bed at home. During the day, we'd make friends with all the workers at the various amusement parks there. Outsiders called these people freaks, but we treated them like family. There was Skeletina, the human skeleton lady. She was all skin and bones. She made Twiggy look fat. And I knew Elsa, the snake woman. She had a notched tongue and reptile scales on her neck and legs. People said they were tattoos, but I think they were real. And I also knew Thorvald, the amazing human head transplant. He was the guy who claimed to have had his head sewn on, a new one, when the one he was born with withered away from some weird disease that I can't even pronounce anymore. He used to show me his stitches all the time. They stretched all the way around his neck. It was really gross, but I never really made him feel bad about his condition. He was good people. Then there was Gus. He had 12 fingers. He had 2 extra thumbs on each hand. He could play piano like nobody I ever heard. And when the old freak show closed down, I think Gus joined a heavy metal band from Chicago. I heard they made it pretty big, but I can't remember their name anymore. I miss those days. Yeah. Coney Island is a weird place. It's changed now. It's not like it used to be at all. You either love it or you hate it. But one of these days, when the mermaid calls again, everybody's gonna fall under the spell. You watch.